Hello and welcome to Snip Talks MMA. Today we will talk about the Bellator 237 that happened yesterday. Mainly we'll talk about Fedor versus Rampage. We'll talk about Michael Venom Page, and then we'll talk about Michael Chandler. The fights was good. Bellator is an interesting promotion. I know Coker out there doing this thing. They was in Japan yesterday for their fights. And I don't know, man. Rampage did not look the best he could look at heavyweight. He looked a little sluggish. I don't know. Wasn't a fan of him at heavyweight. I was impressed that Fedor did knock him out, since he hasn't been knocked out since like Wanderlei in like '05 or something crazy back in Pride. It was good to see two Pride legends get in there and get at it. Fedor actually looked pretty good. He looked in shape. He was about the same weight. I think he was 3 pounds less when he weighed in than he normally weighs in when he fights. And to my knowledge, that was his farewell fight. So it was pretty good. Like I said, I like to see Rampage wrap it up pretty soon, but I like to see him in shape and go back down to light heavyweight. Michael Venom Page, it's an interesting guy. I don't know how he'd do in the UFC. I mean, you guys tell me how you think he'd do. He had that counter right, and put him to sleep. So I don't know, the Shinso Azai, I think that's how you pronounce his name. But it was a good fight. It was solid. I just don't like how Michael Venom Page he show himself when he out there fighting. I get the performance, I get it. Not a fan of that. I was kind of feeling like that with Anderson Silva when he used to fight when he was younger. But today, I mean, hey, he doesn't really do too much showboating, no skills, not the same. And then Michael Chandler won knockout. So Bellator is an interesting promotion. Like I said, I watch them. I watch Bellator, one, of course, the UFC. So I try to give everybody a chance, PFL. Because you just never know. MMA is a beautiful sport. I encourage everybody to watch it if you like combat sports. And then also, moving on, we had the boxing match with Gervonta Davis against Gamboa. And, Gamboa's old, man. He passed his prime. He like 40. I think he's really like 38, 39. But, he passed his prime. It was a good fight. I feel like, Gervonta should have took him out way before the 12th round with that left and right, the uppercut and everything, but I don't know, it's okay. I feel like, he said he want to fight Vasily Lomachenko. I don't think he really want that fight, and I don't think it can happen because, it's always some kind of rules and regulations why a fight like that won't happen. But I think to start unifying those lightweight belts, since Vasily, trying to go ahead and get all of them, and I think Gervonta and Lomachenko will be a good fight. I think Lomachenko more skilled, but I do like the power of Davis. He's a young guy. He's learning. It'd be a great fight. It'd be promoted really well. For sure, it'd probably go for the full 12. But you guys tell me what you think about the events yesterday, Bellator 237. And then Gervonta Davis, he did miss weight, but, he did win the fight also. And Gamboa ended up tearing his Achilles in that fight, or rupturing his Achilles in that fight. So he said he wants a rematch. I'll give it to him. And then we'll see where he go from there. I really would like to see Davis step up a little bit more in competition. So I'd like to see him. I would love to see him against even Mikey Garcia. It'd be a good fight. Mikey would be a great fight. I'd like to see that. But you guys tune in to the next episode. But you guys let me know what you think about those two events from yesterday, and catch me in the next one.